Hi, everybody. So, I'm going to talk about the carbonate. In the face of everything, all of a sudden, people has denounced their savior, their master, rather to be. But, like I said, if he wasn't in jail, would you had walked away from him then? Why? Like, it's like they waited to do a lot of stuff. And I know people's going to say, oh, yeah, you're victim shaming, all that craziness. What I feel is this, and it's just an opinion, mind you, because everybody has a right to have an opinion on this situation because we watched it over the years. A lot of people was part of the abuse in carbonation. A lot of people saw abuse and did nothing. Unlike BP and whoever else who walked away from from the abuse. Now, it's all well and good, people's pacifying them, sweeting them up, and all that stuff. Okay, fair enough, right? Right. I know in cults, people take a little time to decompress from the situation and everything else that is, and I say but, you can't take fierce for nothing, right? Because what's gonna happen is, right, if he comes out, right, these people will more or less go back. The checks will go back to them. The abuse will happen again. It doesn't matter how old he comes out, whether abuse or whatever. And I know everybody's like, oh, Kendra, Kendra only left for whatever reason she left carbonation, like maybe because of the child. I will think because CPS looks on how these governmental people look at things. If you're in a situation and it is abusive situation, from my understanding of it, my door's at the back. Yeah, they don't take to those things very well. Okay, and I know everybody's saying, oh, you should be giving them a pat on their back, but we've done this so many times. We've done this with Janae, we've done this with Solar. Who else we done this with? A few people, Velvet. I just think people is a glutton for punishment, and even though sometimes it's good to talk about them and their strides and how far they come from the. Hold on, shh. How far they come from the cult. All right. Imagine it takes them to leave to go read upon cults and stuff like that when they're in a cult. So they read about. Aaron said he read up on cults and all that stuff when he was the one who was blasting and putting women down on a regular basis. Him alongside with Fufu and the other one. When the woman said that something she got sexually assaulted by their master and savior, he was the one defending him hard. Now, the only reason why I think he left as well is because of the Muslim thing. He wasn't down for it. All right, whether people care to accept it or whatever, if you're gonna baby them and pacify them and oh sorry, that's not helping them. They need tough love, and tough love means go and look help. Don't come on social media trying like doing what Solar's doing at the moment. He's got all the gold teeth in, the hair up, and all that stuff. Janae wasn't getting what she wanted. That's why she left him, because she wanted to be the soul woman. She wanted to be with Solar, and basically the relationship was doomed from the start anyway. Because basically she was the victim of something, and she went with one of the ex-members. And they have to think very logical about this because they can say a lot of stuff on here, on YouTube, on IG, or whatever, about, oh, they denounce Nature Boy, but they could be still feeding Nature Boy. You don't know. We don't know this is for sure. We're not in their house. We're not watching them 24/7. People could tell you whatever they want to tell you on here. I said it numbers of times. People can say whatever they want on here. They can say they can be whoever they want to be. Like, you know, um, they could say anything behind an avatar, a scream, or whatever. Right? It doesn't necessarily mean that they have left the cult. And on top of that, if they start spouting astrology and stuff, right, and that confirms to me that they haven't left. And that's how I know, that's how before Wills and that lot was showing that Solar is putting up certain stuff. I knew Solar was in contact with Nature Boy anyway, because they don't disassociate themselves from them. They're not like Flow and Vibes per se, right? Now remember, it's not everybody was on Scream that he showed on his live. The network is a lot bigger than we think it is. They say Carbonation's fallen. Carbonation's a whole network of people. There's the ones who's behind the camera, there's ones in front of the camera, and there's the solo group, and there's an attached group. It's the same thing with what's going on with Dr. York's situation, Dr. York's group. They had to rename themselves so that they don't get seen by whoever. Okay, so I don't know. It's either like it's the same with everything. Like when it's I'm gonna put in the black card right now. We are all accepting of the bullshit of everything else until it sits right on your doorstep, and you can talk to them, and you can say that you're whatever. They won't listen anyway, because some of them they have to go through long therapy. Velvet's still ain't out of the woods yet. She's still got work to do. She's still young. She luckily if her father hadn't had passed, I suppose she probably would have not have left, or whatever the case may be. Or if Nature Boy didn't do what he was doing, she probably would have not have left. She would have still be there. So I see, if people's gonna give these people the benefit of doubt, you lot can give the benefit of doubt, because it just shows how easily we are taken in by words. It's all in the action, and Janae is a good example of that. Janae was saying the most things, on the tea, and then later on now, there she was in the arms of Solar. She said the most stuff. She said the most, and like she needs a whole heap of healing. She needs a lot of healing. She needs a whole heap of everything else that goes with it. She needs deep, like deep cleaning, like deep conditioning, something, because she has a lot of issues going on with her. And they go right. They saying that they left this and left that. How sure are people that they left anything? How sure? Now, can you put in the comments, how sure are you? Do you know that they left this thing? Because they can say that to us, and they can still be in contact with the other girls, which can still get information to Nature Boy. So if people want to fall for that foolishness, that's their problem. They're not looking at the wider picture of it. The wider picture. And the reason why Aaron got pissed off with Nature Boy, because he found out he wasn't given the acknowledgement for all the stuff, looking after the girls, giving them his money. That's one of the reasons why he left as well. So people need to look at the whole picture. I mean, I'm still looking at the interview on a whole, and they work on on emotions on here. So people need to just harden their heart. Just take it with a pinch of salt. Just watch whatever. Watch them when you need to watch them. Just take them with a pinch of salt. Like, you know what I mean? So I put up a picture of Mr. Schemer Boy, young Solar, with the grills in his mouth. He has not left. He's still part of the mind control. He's still part of it. And you can tell that he's still part of it. Now it's left to be seen. However Aaron expresses himself now, people have to listen very carefully to his words. because he might be very intelligent, but he might forget himself, and he might say certain words. My astrology, my 10th house is in the 5th house or Saturn, or my 5th toe is in the 10th head or something. He might even say that. So, it's all well and good. People's like patting people on the back. Oh, well done, well done, well done. They need to go and just talk to people who's left cults. There's a lady who does cult education. They can even talk to her. She left the whole cult in Puerto Rico. So I don't know. People are just blinded by pretty and la 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 la. That's how people is under right now, and I'm sorry to say I'm not joining in that part. Real Talk TV, Lady D is interviewing the ladies and the three others, and I'm definitely ain't joining that one. I ain't joining that one. I mean, I'll watch, but I ain't joining in because I don't like the girls. I mean, I don't like what they stand for. I don't like what they stand for. If they stood for something, that's all well and good. They don't stand. They don't really stand for anything, right? He used them as wenches, a harem. He used them as sex toys. He prostituted some of them on wherever he was. Hi, Amma. Shh. Oi. He prostituted them on wherever he was. He had them on porn sites. The only brave one the only thing I'll give Janae a clap on the back for maybe is the fact that she did actually break. She took it to court. She took it to court. She gave him some charges, yeah, on that level. But then she still didn't. She still wants to be known as the queen or whatever she's trying to get. Whatever, I don't know. And yeah, I just feel people need to just stop when you see the works, give them a year, 2 years, then come back to them. I'll say, all right, just watch them now and again. Don't what you call it, take it as solely the words. I mean, now True's calling Kendra or whatever, Aaron's calling Kendra his wife. But you should have fight for her. He's another one. He should have fought for Sheba. He didn't even stand up and fight. When Nature Boy said, "Who's the daddy?" He didn't even say nothing. He just sat there. People was making fun of him all on camera. He just sat there like a lemon. I don't know what else to say really. I just think people need to wake up to certain things. You can't just take You can't just take people by facial. People go by prettiness and pretty flowers and all this and all pretty. What's pretty is not gold and diamond. You know what I mean? A person can, and also people can sound the part. They can look the part. And even as these people, remember, they're very intelligent anyway, so they can talk. They're good at talking. They've been doing it for years. From Palike to wherever, from melanation to carbonation. They've been doing it for years. And people are just like, yeah, oh, well done. That's all and good. You're saying, yeah, from the sidelines. But Kendra at first wasn't really really dealing with her son like she was dealing how she's dealing with now. She's had time to be with her son now, so now she's gonna raise him now. But I don't know. But like I said, I will continue watching the T's interview with them because I'm sure everybody's curious. Right. We want to hear the backstory. We want to hear the insides and the nitty gritty. We want to get down to all that. I mean, Like, you know, we all want to hear about it. It's not, isn't, and I'm sure some people who's been following them for years want to hear what was going on deeply behind closed doors. Because, like, most of what was shown on camera, right, like, like the one, like the example given, which Sybil did spoke about, was a type. I think it's Sybil, or is it Kite? Sybil said was the time. No, it was Star, one of them. Sybil said that was when they formed the circle, and Velvet was dressed very nicely, and he beat her. He beat her. He beat her till he tear all her clothes off. He tear all her clothes off. He beat her so badly. Then when they got her to the house, or whatever, right, they looked after her and took care of her, and they didn't take her to the hospital. Otherwise, it would have been on file somewhere. And he got away with lots of atrocities as well. Under the skies or whatever he was trying to be, the Christ conscious, whatever shit he was trying to be. And this is why, this is where it goes a bit crazy, because there is good people who's doing stuff, doing eco villages and God knows what, but he tainted it. He's tainted it, and when you hear them talking, the so-called, well, I won't put them in the ex-members box yet. It's yet to be seen. All right, I put on the community tab because I feel it's not what it is. It's not what it is, and if people feel it is what it is, fair enough. That's your opinion, but my opinion is, I will say, yeah. Yeah. Get some. Wait a minute. Right. I would say give it. They need a longer time. It's still fresh. The guy's been in jail for about, I don't even know how long. You know, they haven't denounced him to his face, which is even more braver, I feel, because he still has that control over them. He has secrets over them. He have a whole heap of stuff over their heads. He probably can put them in the clink as well. He can get them. They could probably get charges because of him, because he looks like one who will do revenge on them. He's a revengeful person. He's a hurt person. He was brought up. He was brought up in not happy conditions. He thinks a certain way that women must feed men and all this foolishness, and a woman must be submissive and all this foolishness. Again, once I say it. So I feel that, yeah, like, you know, like, don't jump on the bandwagon quite yet. Right, we just watch. I mean, fair enough, right? I put up my one. I think Marwan did another live again talking about it. Hi, morning. Kendra didn't have any love for her baby. That's it, exactly. Hi, hi, Amma, Anna Maria, and myself. She's lying about she took care of Jar. We didn't see that, but she was scared. But she was scared. That she was scared. To me, everyone still lying, including Velvet. Yeah, they are. They're still lying. They're still lying. The whole complete truth haven't come out, right? There's still people that's probably going to come out of the woodwork and say a couple stuff and whatever. It's left to be seen. To be honest, I will just not be jumping and giving a pat on the back just yet, because Janae and Solar, we've been through this like 3 times, 4 times. Tori, Joy, but then at least Joy stayed away and got remarried. I mean, I give her that. Even Joy was against Solar and Janae getting together. I mean, that speaks a lot, you know. And I ain't giving them I ain't giving her flowers. I ain't giving none of them the flowers, okay? They're all this is all just whatever, because like What they're gonna do what Solo done. Go on IG, say he's gonna tell stories, he's gonna say this and he's gonna say that. And we're not gonna hear none. It's gonna be like the same old. Until someone picks it, picks the womb and the blood comes out, or the whatever, the pus comes out, or whatever. So I wouldn't be so quick to assume anything right now. I mean, the ones who interviewed them, fair enough, right? They've interviewed others before. They interviewed Kite. Kite is still proclaiming the kingdom. His wife is dressed like a Muslim woman. She puts Muslim stuff on her wall. So I know there is still a trial going on and all that stuff going on behind the scenes. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes because I don't know the tea and that, but off of YouTube and plus and all that stuff. I just don't think, yeah, people just need to just calm down, use your logic, listen to the BS, think about it. If you need to do a video like this, just do a video and just speak your opinion, because you can go and put your opinion in places and they will block you. Yeah. You just have to think very logically. And Real Talk is going to be interviewing the Tree Fools. Real Talk Lady D, should I say, is interviewing the three Stooges, or is it Four Stooges? I don't know. The Four Stooges on her channel. I'm not joining in on that one, by the way, and I told her I'm not anyway. I said I don't like, they don't stand for nothing in my book, so I'm not gonna pretend like I'm gonna go over there and smile up with them, and when I know in myself I don't like them. So they're not woken up, they're not awake, they're not awoke. People love to use the word woke. I might have to do a build on the woke, the word woke and consciousness and certain stuff, because there's certain scholars you have to be mindful of, and there's certain scholars that you need to use. Because yeah, I'm coming to do the ice cream. See, my daughter's calling me. So yes, basically, yes, Joy saw through the, yes, she did. She did. She saw through it. And we are going to see more stuff coming out as this thing continues. I might put stuff up about them, I might not, because I'm not a Nature Boy channel per se. I talk about other stuff. So people can come along when I put out other stuff, and come along when I put up about them too, because there's a lot to pick from their BS, a lot. And I feel that other people have picked and picked and picked. Yes, basically. So please don't get fooled by these fools, please. The people who follow them actually are more smart, not follow them. The ones who was following the channels that was covering them is quite logical people, and you have to be logical in this thing here, like when it's dealing with ex-members of carbonation. All right. Listen carefully to the words. Listen very carefully to the words. If they mention astrology, like Aaron slipped up and said free. I heard that. He slipped up. I think he slipped up once. But I'm gonna listen again to see how, like, whether he slips up again, because he slips up once or two twice. So as much as people say, "Oh yeah, he's smart," and listen carefully to his words. People can sprinkle little spice on anything and make it taste nice, and everybody's cool with it and down with it. Okay, so I'm not gonna repeat myself. I just thought I'd just come and speak my piece, because the last time I did project the interview with Kite, I think it was, yeah, Kite. I didn't do the one with Janae. I did the one with Kite. So I wouldn't be really so excited. Don't be excited, because they might turn around and shit in your face later on. So yeah, I just thought I'd just say that, put everything in context, as they say. All right, don't get conned by these people. You see, because he's scamming on IG right now. I'm gonna find one of his lives, solar lives, and you're gonna see that. I mean, that little picture doesn't show the fullness of it. You need to see it on the how it looks, how he sounds, and stuff like that. He's got nature boy energy, proper. He's a proper nature boy junior, nature boy. What's it? What's it? Incarnation. Don't let these people fool you. Don't let them fool you. People, don't let them fool you. Okay, don't let them take you for fool. Okay. So yeah, that's all I want to say. I say, right, you know what I mean. I'm gonna put up more of on these people. High hood therapy. I'm gonna put up on the people I know. Whatever. I haven't been on for a while. With all the extras, but don't let these people fool you. Okay. The ones who's dealing with the lawyers and whatever behind the scenes, they need to go deal with that. Need to go deal with that. Stop putting them on social media saying, "Oh, let's have an interview with you," because they could tell you whatever they want to tell you. They could say whatever they want to say to you. It doesn't necessarily mean it is what it is. It could be Saturn, and they could change their words, and it could sound different. And in fact, they're not different. They're the same. So, yeah, I'm not gonna go on. Because I find myself repeating myself, and I don't want to repeat myself. I just want to say it straight and clear, crystal clear. I am not promoting them. When I put up their videos up here, is to pick apart some things what they're saying, and to tell the women to wake up, whether they hear me or not. Tell them to wake up. The women is so far gone, is unreal. They're so far gone. They're so far gone. They're so far gone. Zoka is so far gone. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I see a couple stories popping up here and there. When I see them literally away from certain stuff and not mentioning the name and not doing certain stuff, it's all it's all well you're disassociating yourself by deleting pictures of your master. But I don't say nothing to me. That just, I don't know. It's all in the actions. The actions. You know what I mean? The actions speak louder than words. So yes, don't fall for the rabbit in the hat. That's the one. Don't fall for the rabbit in the hat. Don't fall for the rabbit in the hat. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes open. Your ears unplugged. Listen very carefully to every blinking word come out their mouth. Don't be fooled by them at all. But I'm gonna watch the interview before because I'm not gonna react on it. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna do it like this. I'm not even gonna put it on screen. I'm just gonna probably might take out a few bits from it. Maybe, I don't know. I'll see how I feel, whether I want that interview on my channel or not. But anyways, yeah. So thank you for coming through, peoples. Please leave a comment underneath the video, and yeah. Okay. Yeah. So with that said, thank you for passing through So Amma, Maria R, and Hood Therapy. And I'm gone. I'll see you later. Bye.